Yo, I'm back. Just want to record my documenting my journey vlog. It's episode 7, January. Just got from a bit of a holiday and now back into the grind. So just want to document my journey and just tell you guys what's been happening so far. So I'm still working at Pair. We've got some audacious targets to hit for this year. We hit 7 figures pretty quick in around E1 as well, and now we're trying to scale it to at least multi 7 figures, and then it will be 8 figures maybe 2 to 3 years later. Update wise, influencer department, I actually shut it down quite recently, 2 weeks ago, actually around 28th of December last year. Influencer department has been running for 8 to 10 months. P&L wise, so influencer outgoings, so the product cost and sometimes the post fees, plus the influencer VAs, the P&L was always in the red zone. We're barely in the green zone, and so it was been running for 8 to 10 months, but I made the hard decision to shut it down. I think there was core problem of the socks not being a viral product on Instagram. Who really wants to take pictures of their feet, right? So in terms of product category, I think it wasn't the right decision, but I actually had a chat today. I had a coffee over with the head of marketing, ex of head of marketing, and I think I need to try influencers again, but that is not my priority for Q1. I think influencer marketing wise, I think it will start again on Q2. I'll really put my head down, try to make it work, build process. And again, process has been actually a bottleneck of mine because there's so many things going on right now. I can't spend that time to build a process, infrastructure to give me leverage for scale. So I think influencer wise, it's gonna be pushed back to Q2. And I think a second learning that I had was UGC. There's a lot of UGC creatives there, creative agencies there. There's a lot of UGC creators, but I think it's good. If it's working for you, I think you should definitely go for it. But sometimes it comes to a point where you need multiple UGCs and you can't afford to pay 1,000, 2,000 per UGC. And also there's that time lag from sourcing the creator, shipping out the product, checking the scripts, and checking the final production. And if there's any edits, we have to let them know, and that's a very long process. They can take at least 4 to 6 weeks. So we're more pivoting towards AGC, which is actor generated content. We'll hire actors and actresses, do that in-house. We can have more B-rolls. We can change the script on the go if it doesn't work out. I think that is a very good benefit. So if you have any e-com brands, or you're running an e-com brand or running marketing, well then try AGC. Go hire actors and actresses, hire photographer, videographer, shoot multiple photos, one without audio, one with audio, one with a face. I think that's a good way to save cost, plus actually move fast. For a startup like mine, we need to move fast, get feedback, and time isn't something we have. So, and definitely try hiring actors and actresses. And third, for me, a few weeks ago I got into this community where it's only focused on D2C, and that Slack community has been amazing. It's really good. Maybe I'll plug this in later, but the amount of insights that I can get, there are big players doing 100 mil 200 mil, 1 billion. Someone exited that 1 billion. Someone who's growing a company. I think there's diverse founders and marketers there, but it's really, really amazing. So I think communities are a really good thing to have, where you can just geek out e-com, marketing, etc. Yeah, and today interesting happened. I got to have a coffee. He was an ex head of marketing at Oodie, and Oodie is doing what, 200 mil a year, so it's a very, very big brand as well. So, and actually met him through my LinkedIn profile, which I've been building as well. So this personal brand thing where I'm documenting my journey, building my Twitter, building my LinkedIn, and I think it's very net positive. Like, even though I have to be a little bit more upfront, I'm not too sure if I should post this or not, but that genuine and just being yourself out there and building your online resume, it's such a game changer. I think maybe 3 to 5 years down the road, I'll be very grateful that I'm spending at least 30 to 60 minutes a day trying to build my personal business, a personal brand. Yeah, so I'm keen to see next 5 years how this personal brand evolves. In terms of business, Facebook or Meta, the performance just tanked. Like Monday, Tuesday this week, it just flopped. So I had to pause the ads off. But now it's performing pretty well. And Advantage Shopping campaign, it's a majority of the budget is starting to go there. Trying to scale it as much as I can on Advantage Shopping campaign. But I can tell you, if you haven't got it, you need to somehow get it. It just outperforms. I think I've heard that it's performing 50%, 60%, 70% more than your scaling campaign, and I've seen that on my account as well. So definitely test ASC. And also the biggest unlock for me was really, people have been saying like creative is your targeting, but not many people have been going down on a persona levels. For example, like dancers or campers or surfers or fishermen, people who like fishing. When you speak that language, the message becomes more cut through. And let's say hikers, you're able to build a funnel around that, and then brings you 100K a month. And you found another persona, let's say soccer players or something, and you build a 100K a month funnel selling your product, and you stack them up, and it eventually becomes a multi-million-dollar business. So that was the biggest unlock that I had. So I'm pivoting my creatives around that, my messaging, my landing page around that as well. In terms of management, I think delegating tasks has been I'm still getting around it. It's still the hardest thing. I find it hard to do. I feel like I need to delegate very specifically, otherwise I wouldn't get the results. I think to some degree that is true, but once I see this is not a revenue generating, or it's a very repeatable task, I should hand it off ASAP so I can focus more on strategic. One of my colleagues said you should focus less on operation and focus more on strategy, and that's been hitting me. And yeah, I think delegating, I need to learn delegating, and I have a book that I am supposed to read, but planning to read. So yeah, so that's the wrap. Sorry for the ups and downs in terms of my documenting my journey, but I'll try to post on a weekly basis. Any questions or feedback, just comment down below. yeah, peace.